I'm sorry, I just got my insurance back. So I was reading over some stuff. Hey everybody, how's everybody been? I know it's been like maybe a couple days to a week since I did a video, but I was trying to get my intro done, but the people I had been contacting just been giving me the runaround, and I didn't want to start doing YouTubes until I had my intro done and things like that. Excuse me, my allergies is messing up, but I didn't want to start back doing videos until my intro was done. But from the looks of it, the people who I've been hitting up been giving me the runaround, and that would have prolonged things even more. So I said, let me just go ahead and make a video, give everybody an update, and then, you know, I'll still try to contact people for my intro or whatever like that for my channel. Once again, excuse me for snorkeling and rubbing my nose. My allergies is really kicking up. You can see my eyes is puffy and all that. Okay, so I think, is it the afternoon or is it still morning? I'm not sure. The time is not in front of me. Whether it's good morning to you or good afternoon, greetings to all. Today I wanted to talk about my book, Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch. We talked about Silver Platter Hoe series. We talked about She Don't Deserve a Dick. And today we're talking about the Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch series. Now y'all know I'm just talking, I'm using the books that I already have on hand because my books have still not come in yet. I'm not sure if it's a shipping issue or whatever like that. I don't know, because I ordered one of each of my paperbacks. The only one I couldn't order was Silver Platter Hoe Part 3 and She Don't Deserve a Dick because they're not available on paperback right now. But I'm not sure if it's like a shipping issue. I don't know. But I've been going back and forth with Amazon and things like that since the last video. I think it was Silver Platter Hoe. I think, yeah. And it's aggravating me. So, they didn't charge my card yet. So, I'm assuming it is a shipping issue because when the way Amazon is now, it's like they don't charge your card until it actually ships. It just keeps saying in process. So, I'm not sure. But I've been still going back and forth with Amazon. So, anyway, I wrote Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch a couple of years ago. But the first book I wrote, it was actually called Cutthroat Bitches, and I was writing under a pen name. And then things just didn't work out with that company. I was under a lot of pressure, I was under a lot of stress, and I found out some things I didn't like. So I kind of like went back to Reg Johnson. Well, Reg Johnson is my pen name, but I was under another pen name. Let me clarify that. But I just went ahead and went back to Reg Johnson, and the publisher I was signed to at the time, he gave me the title Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch. So that's what I ran with and things like that. Now let me tell y'all, the covers are shitty. Back then I hated the covers and I still hate them now. This is the cover of book 1 from when it was published the second time. Now it's being published the third time under me. And the covers are so, like, the covers I have now is like, oh my gosh, it is so bomb. Like, when it was Cutthroat Bitches, I liked that cover. I can't show you guys because it was like under another company, but and it wasn't under my Reg Johnson name. But the very first cover for the Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch series, when it was Cutthroat Bitches, it was bomb as hell, like extra bomb. This is bullshit, and I said that to the publisher. Now, my cover now, I'll put it in the video so you guys can see it. Absolutely, I love it. It just pops. The colors, the font, the model. Shit. Because everybody would tell me, like, your covers is always hot. They will always be like, this is the Reg Johnson title, or this is the Reg Johnson cover. Like, because I always come up with, like, these crazy titles, and I always have a bomb-ass cover to match. So this kind of just dumbed me down a little bit. And then this is part 2, and I hated this one as well. And I'm the type, that I love my chocolate women. I'm a chocolate girl, and I love chocolate women. I love their skin. Like, I hated my skin for years because I was always picked with for being dark skinned. But when I see another chocolate girl, I love their skin. I just didn't like mine. So, I don't know. It's kind of like a contradiction. I don't know. But, so I always wrote about chocolate women, and I always tried to have chocolate women on my covers. And it's like the publishers just didn't see my vision. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see my vision. So with part 2, I told them, I said, well, part 2 is kind of like based on the Sister Monroe like just coming full force, getting everybody who she feel like played a part in her brother, you know, getting, you know, messed up and getting killed and all that. And I'm like, I want a chocolate woman on the cover. And they was just like, well, that won't really sell. And I'm just like, what? So it was just a mess. So my covers now, I think she's like brown skin, like light skin or whatever. And he was just like, he's like, when I seen this model, I felt like it fit the title. And he was like, I couldn't find a chocolate model. And I'm just like, it was just a runaround. But the covers I have now, it is a brown skin or maybe a light skin model. But it fits so well. And I explained to him, you know, the situation about me loving chocolate models. And he said he understood. But he couldn't find a type of model that I really wanted to fit my cover. So I understood him. You know, he explained it to me. Because of the site he used, you know, we both went through it. And I understood what he was saying. Instead of just telling me, hey, it won't sell with a chocolate model. But anyway, off of that, let's talk about why I didn't choose the title, as you can see. I really didn't have a... Matter of fact, the original title for... Let me just go back. The original title for Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch was The Bum Bitch Chronicles. People was mad as hell when I had that title out. They was just like, oh, she's stupid, she ratchet, she's never gonna make it. I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I made $22,000 off of So Put a Hoe. $22,000. I never received it because my publisher at the time didn't feel like I deserved it. But I'm like, shit, that was just by me having the title So Put a Hoe. I'm like, it's all about a marketing strategy, and this is what comes off the top of my head. So I came up with the Bum Bitch Chronicles because I'm like, it's a lot of people that was coming at me in the industry, and I'm like, well, let me just turn them into a character and call it the Bum Bitch Chronicles. It wasn't nothing but a bunch of bum ass bitches that was coming at me. So that's why I had that was the original title. You know, when I signed to the publisher under another pen name other than Ratchet Johnson, she was like, they're gonna know it's you. She's like, so we can't use that title. So that's when she came up with Cutthroat Bitches. But that's why I wrote it. I wrote it just, matter of fact, I wrote it to like kind of use the people who was coming at me as characters, but it was also real life situations. Like there are mothers out there who really don't care about their child. And it's Monica Shatira. Some people say Shatiria. It's not. It's Monica Shatira and Rihanna. And they're three best friends. They live in Vinyl, New Jersey. And they just don't have a care in the world. They party, they drink, they smoke, they fuck, they suck, they do all of that. And they don't care. Now, Monica has a son. Jabari is 9. He's 9 years old in book 1. I think he's 9 years old in book 1. 9 or 10, one of them two. And she just don't care about him. I mean, this little boy is still, like, he barely eats. He goes to school every day, gets straight A's. He comes home and goes through hell with his mother. Now, Monica's boyfriend, Stefan, he is like a gold mine. He's young. He is intelligent. He's trying to get back into college. Because once he got with Rihanna, he just kind of stopped everything and tried to help her take care of her, help take care of her and take care of her son. Because he saw that, okay, this little boy, he needs a father figure since his father died when he was a young age. And, he just really steps in and be that father figure for Jabari. And Monica is just mad. She gets mad with Stefan. Oh my God, excuse me. Oh, bless me. So she gets mad when, oh, excuse me again. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me. She gets mad when Stefan feeds Jabari. She gets mad when Stefan helps Jabari with his homework. She gets mad when Stefan gives him advice. Just be there for him. And I'm like, as I'm writing this, I'm like, I can't stand this character. Like, I don't know if there's other writers out there who write a character that they genuinely cannot stand. I cannot stand Monica. I can't stand Shatira. It's just a mess. Like, so, Stefan, he's just getting tired of Monica. Like, why do you do your son like this? This is a good little boy. He needs you. Especially being a black, a young black man in America. Like, you need to be there for him. Monica does not care. So let's move on to Shatira. Shatira, she don't got no kids. She's just fucking and sucking everybody, man. She getting money. Well, a little bit of money. She's just, she's living off the state. She starts so much shit. She talks about her friends to her friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mess. and you know, until Shatira gets caught up in some bullshit. You know how you keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying, and then your lies catch up with you? Yeah, I know y'all know some people like that. And then you got Rihanna. Rihanna's low-key quiet. Like, she's quiet, but she's a low-key shit starter. And when she gets, because her boyfriend Rain beats her ass, and when she gets overwhelmed with that, she get on Facebook, talk shit, start drama and things like that. But she's like quiet. You know them type. You know them quiet type who, oh, she real quiet, she this, she that, but she low-key starts shit in the background. That's the type of person Rihanna is. Roscoe, he's the owner of Roscoe's Bar and Grill. And he's the type, you know, he has the big ass parties. Y'all know everybody in the hood. It's that one dude in the hood or one female in the hood that have some bomb ass parties. Well, Roscoe's the one who have the bomb ass parties. You know, he tried to just bring the hood together, but he looked down on the hood on top, you know, on top of that. Like, he trying to bring everybody together, but he also feel like he that nigga. Like, I got my own, you know, my own establishment. I got my own place, card, money, boom, boom. So that's how he is. And actually, Roscoe and Monica, they talk, you know, here and there. And he just feel like he better than Stefan. Like, he look at Stefan like, oh, he a goody two shoes. You know what I'm saying? You need a real hood nigga. Things like that. That's how book one go. It's real. I'm telling you, the drama is at an all-time high. The twists and turns, the betrayal in this. I'm telling you, the betrayal in this series is crazy. When people read that book, they was just like, yo, these bitches is ratchet. And, like, they understood why I got the title Never Trust a Ratchet Bitch. Like, it fit. They was like, yo, never trust a ratchet bitch. Because it's just like, if a female is showing you something, like mad red flags and everything like that, it's only right not to even, you know, fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, my allergies. I'm so sorry, y'all, for this video. My allergies is tearing me apart. But I had to do another video. But yeah, it's just like, you can't fuck with them. Now, book two. Now, okay, Monroe makes an appearance in book one. Monroe is like laid back. Like, everybody thinks she gay. Like Dej Loaf. Everybody think Dej Loaf is gay. You know what I'm saying? And she may be gay or lesbian. I don't want to, you know, offend anybody, but lesbian. Everybody thinks she likes women. I feel like she's just a laid back person. You know what I mean? She's just who she is. She's laid back. She ain't got to wear skin tight clothes to get attention. She's just who she is. I like that about her. And that's how Monroe is. Monroe, you know, I have in the book where she rocks, you know, a Dej Loaf cut. She's chocolate. She wear, you know, she's good with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt with some sneakers or some Timbs. And everybody thinks she's lesbian. And she's okay with that. Like, she roll with the dudes. She kicks back. She's chill. She's Stefan's big sister. And she, you know, she was in the streets and everything. Now, you know how they have, okay, it's the dude in the streets. He can't stay out of the streets from selling drugs and things like that. Well, I flipped it. And it's Monroe who couldn't stay out of the streets. She couldn't stop fighting. She couldn't stop selling drugs. Things like that. Her mom got into it. And her mom was like, if you can't abide by my rules, get out. Monroe got out. So, and I explained a lot more of that in book two. In book two, now something happens to Stefan in book one. Book two, Monroe, she didn't know. Like, she didn't know at all. And when she finally just tried to go make amends with her mother, that's when she finds out. And she just go livid. Like, she tears Violin the fuck up. She in Violin, she in Bristol. She tearing shit up. Like, tearing shit up. She's like one of them girls that, you know how, like, they be like, oh, this is the baddest bitch in the game. Like, don't fuck with her. Like, shit will get real if you cross her. That's how Monroe is. And the twists and turns in book two is it's crazy. A lot of times when I reread my work, I can't believe I came up with this stuff, but I've seen it, I've heard it, and I'm like, it's real life situations. Like, everything I write about is real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real situations. It's real situations. You got bitches out here setting dudes up. You got dudes setting females up. It's just a lot of crazy things. You got friends talking about friends. Believe me, I done been there. I'm one of those people who done been through a situation where I was friends with somebody and she was talking about everybody she was friends with. And I'm like, I know she's talking about me, and come to find out she was talking about me. So it's real life situations, and I always want my books to be relatable. No matter how entertaining they are, no matter how graphic they are, I always want my book to have a message or be relatable. You know what I'm saying? Or have it be a lesson within everything. So yeah, when I was signed to one of my companies, what the other company, and the company that I wrote this series under, he wanted a book 3. It was never supposed to be a book 3. I could barely push out a book 2, so it was never supposed to be a book 3. He was just like, oh, give me book 3. He created a book 3. And I'm like, there's not supposed to be a book 3. I'm not just going to sit here and write something because you feel like it needs to be written. The way I ended book 2, it was the end, period. Like, I picked the end there. He's like, oh, no, we need a 3. No. So once I left his company and I started going through my stories again before I re-uploaded them, I'm like, I noticed there were certain things I could take out, you know, and touch bases on them more. And that's when I said, okay, I'll have a book 3 on my own when I'm ready. So I do have a cover done. You'll notice if you follow me on social media that I have about, 6 or 7 covers that's pre-done, and the story isn't finished yet. I like to get my name out there as much as possible. I like to let people know what's coming soon from me from now until then. So that's another reason why I get my covers pre-made. It's motivation for me to let me know, okay, I got work to do. I need to be consistent. I need to have discipline, and things of that nature. Now, I'm stepping into, like I said, I got my YouTube channel here, and I wanted to step into, excuse my nails. I painted them, but I've been washing dishes and stuff, so it's just chipping away, but I'm still cute. But, yeah, I, want to step into other lanes. So I'm a writer all day, but I want to start turning my books into films. So, Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch. I took a vote with my producer/director, and he was just like, well, why not do Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch as your first series, your first web series? And I'm like, you sure that won't kind of turn, the viewers off and things like that? And he was just like, no. He was like, I mean, it may. He's like, but how many people, really, turn their head away from a black web series? He's like, a lot of them became popular because of the content or because of what, the name of the web series was. He was like, a lot of, it's the different ways to become popular, not just by the title of your web series. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, well, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I didn't know which one I could have done first. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, Consider So Apply to Hoe is my first book that I've written. I mean, not written, that I've published, then I could do that one. But I'm like, I don't know. Let's do Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch, since he mentioned it. So I've been trying to cast the characters, cast the roles for Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch. And I've gotten a few people. I didn't realize I knew it would be difficult because the girl I used to be cool with, she was doing a web series. She did a web series, and I seen that it was difficult. A lot of people didn't want to abide by her rules, and I'm like, hey, this is what needs to be done. This is the person that wrote the book. If she feels like this should be done like this, it needs to be done like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen how it was, and I'm like, I didn't realize with, I guess doing it on my own, it would be so difficult to cast people. I'm like, it's not about casting them to a T, but you want to make sure people can do this. And a lot of people look at it like, oh, well, she's an author, she has a big following, I'm about to blow up. It takes time, because people might not want to watch my web series. They may want to read my books, but they probably don't want to watch my content. So you have to really know, like, don't look at it as a money-making move. Look at it like, okay, this could potentially be something amazing. So let's work towards that. So yeah, I'm in the process of casting for my Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch web series. On my promo flyer, I do have Never Trust the Ratchet Bitch, the web series, coming soon. Am I sure that I'm going to change the name or not? I'm not sure. Just like if I was to do Still Apply to Hoe. I'm not sure if I'm going to change the names. I'm not. Everything's up in the air right now. Right now, I am just casting the roles. Now, I have episode 1 script out, printed out. I have episode 2 and episode 3. So, I'm trying to get the casting for the trailer, episode 1, 2, and 3. When I read the script, I was absolutely amazed just to see your book be turned into your script, and then we're headed to film. I was absolutely amazed. I'm like, this is really happening, God. It's so great. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And before my mother passed, we were talking about this, and she was giving me different ideas and things like that. So I'm pushing forward. I know she wants me to push forward. I have to push forward. God didn't give me this opportunity to not push forward. So that's what I'm going to do, regardless of how long it takes. On my flyer, it says 2019. This is April. May is what? Tomorrow? Yeah. So it doesn't matter when it happens as long as it happens. That's the type of time I'm on. It doesn't matter when it happens, it's just as long as it happens. I don't care if it takes me 2 years to get the trailer out. It's just as long as it happens. That's what I'm on. So if you're interested in being a part of it, reach out to me. I always leave my social media in my link. Below in the bio, description box. And just hit me up on here or something, or leave a comment. I'm willing to work with those who are willing to work with me, or who's willing to see the bigger picture and not just a money move. This could be a great way for exposure. It's just a great way for different opportunities. And I don't want people to look at it like, well, she's an author with 40 plus books, I'm about to make thousands. Boom. No, we have to really work hard to get to where we're trying to be at, or where we need to be at. So that's it. You guys can get Never Trust a Ratchet Bitch 1 and 2 on my website or on Amazon. It takes you to wherever you're trying to go. They are not available in paperback. They actually I have the paperback jackets, but they're backwards. And excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. But the guy who did them, it's so hard to get in contact with him because he's so busy with school and things like that. So yes, they are not in paperback as of yet. But they are available on Amazon, Kindle Unlimited. What else? I think that's about it. I definitely appreciate the support. And I'm going to upload this today. Today is the 30th, so I'm uploading it today. And I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow on honey dip. I think I'm going to try to do one on honey dip. And then I'm going to talk about some of my other books, The Prostitute's Confessions. I'm not going to talk about my memoir yet until my subscribers go up just a little bit more. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to do as far as my books, which ones I'm going to talk about. But these next couple of videos are going to be about my books. I'm just not sure the order. That's what I mean. So I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day. As for me, I have work to do, but my allergies are really getting to me, as you can see. So I'm probably just going to take some medicine and just relax for a few and then get to work. But I hope you have a blessed day. Stay positive, be productive, smile at least once, or make somebody smile at least once. And yeah, that's about it. So, mwah.